Hi, I'm Samantha. I'm a board-certified psychiatric nurse practitioner with over 13 years nursing experience, working in mother-baby postpartum, NICU, antepartum, and labor and delivery. I'm also an IBCLC, perinatal mental health certified, and maternal newborn nursing certified. Many women desire to have natural childbirth. Today we will be talking about everything you need to know to help prepare for successful natural childbirth. So click those like and subscribe buttons and stay with us. So to start, you need to know why you want a natural birth. You can't just say you want it because natural childbirth is hard. So you need to make sure you take classes on natural childbirth and read books. Understand exactly what this is going to look like for you. Once you've decided and committed to a natural birth, one of the other things that's very, very important is that you stay home as long as possible if you're going to be giving birth in another location. A lot of people make this mistake where they leave too early, and this can lead to interventions that won't make your natural childbirth possible. So before you start your birth, you need a plan, because once you're in active labor, you need to be concentrating on making sure you're relaxed and comfortable. So create a birth plan. Know what your preferences are throughout your labor and delivery. Make sure you know what interventions you're okay with. Are you okay if an episiotomy is needed? Do you want to have an IV? Are you okay with fetal monitoring? Now, let me just tell you, as a person who's been in a labor room, I highly recommend that you have IV access at all time. This allows for nurses and doctors to be able to administer life-saving medications to you and your baby if there is an emergency. As far as fetal monitoring goes, I do believe that intermittent fetal monitoring serves a purpose. And so you want to consider and ask your provider about the risks and benefits of all types of fetal monitoring. And finally, when you're creating your plan, you need to figure out what types of medications you're comfortable with. Are you comfortable with a cervical preparation medication? Are you comfortable with Pitocin, which augments your contractions? Even though you're having natural childbirth, any of these interventions can and sometimes do happen. So one of the keys to success when having a natural childbirth is to make sure everybody in the room supports your decision. So this includes, first and foremost, your family, your partner, your friends, whoever you've chosen to be in that room. Their support needs to be unwavering. If you do not want the mention of any alternative pain relief, like an epidural, you need to make sure that they respect that and make sure nobody else mentions it to you. Unfortunately, when you're in the middle of painful contractions and somebody suggests an out, it's very easy to take it. Second, you may want to consider getting a doula. Doulas are fantastic. They will help advocate for you on your behalf, especially if your family members are a little nervous to do so. And they also are equipped with tons of natural interventions to help with pain relief. And finally, of course, make sure your provider supports your choice. If your provider doesn't believe in natural childbirth, this is going to be a hindrance in the process. Remember, hit the like button and subscribe so you can get our latest content. So natural childbirth is painful, which means you need to have good natural pain relief methods in place. For starters, you can use warm water. Warm water is very relaxing and can help ease the pain in your muscles. Try a warm shower or a warm bath, or even consider having a water birth. Other techniques include meditation and hypnosis. These are best done when you've taken a class ahead of time to learn these techniques. The idea is distraction, to take you away from that pain. Music therapy has also been shown to help with pain relief, so make sure you pack your favorite music with you for your birth. The use of breathing techniques is used around the world, and you can just naturally do this the way your body is telling you to breathe, or you can take classes in specialized breathing. And finally, one of the most important things is actually to relax your jaw and mouth during your contractions. There is some correlation between a relaxed jaw and mouth and relaxation in the pelvis, which will help your birth progress. Okay, so this part is mind over matter. So this may seem strange, but you need to understand that natural childbirth is hard. So you want to keep your eye on the prize, and the prize is your baby, a healthy baby at the end of a healthy delivery. So when you're working through these contractions, remember that even though a contraction might be 60 to 90 seconds long, only 10 to 15 seconds of that is the most severe pain. You do get breaks in between, so relish these breaks. And remember, you're just going one contraction at a time. Don't think about how long the total birth is going to be. Think about the next contraction you're dealing with. Now, it may seem funny, but you want to tell yourself with each contraction that it will get worse. If you think that what you're experiencing right now is the worst, it's harder to get through. But if you psych yourself up and tell you that it's only going to get worse and that this one's manageable, you will actually have an easier time getting through it. And in the end, remember, this is only one day in time, one day out of your whole entire life. It will end. And at the end, you'll have a healthy baby. Okay, finally, make sure you're moving a lot during your birth. It is not natural for us to be laying on our back or sitting in a chair during childbirth. Before there were hospitals or birth centers, women moved through their contractions. Not moving actually makes labor go slower. Look at alternative birth positions and practice them at home. One of the biggest things you can do ahead of time is squats. This helps to strengthen your leg muscles and opens up your pelvis. Swaying, rocking, walking, they're all fantastic and can help your labor move along. And finally, remember your exercise ball. Most providers will recommend that you start sitting on an exercise ball and rocking back and forth starting around 37 or 38 weeks. Bring that with you and utilize it during your natural childbirth. I hope this video has helped you prepare for natural childbirth. Please share your comments and let us know what topics you would like to hear more about. Remember to hit that like button and subscribe so you can be the first to get the latest information in pregnancy, labor, and early childhood parenting. Share this video with your friends and family and follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook for additional content. We will link those in the description below. Thank you so much for joining us at the Maternity Mentor.